Yes, y'all. We back with another episode, The Control Room, episode 4, with DOA, Chinks, Gary D, and Royale. We gonna get this show popping in about 2 minutes, y'all. So, rock out. What's good, DOA?
I'm good, man.
How you doing?
I'm good. Just relaxing, man.
Say what's up to your peoples.
I always say what's up to my peoples, man. Salute to everyone that's been supporting the Control Room. The Control Room is the movement. We here. Gary Facts, Chinks, myself, DOA, and Royal. You know what I mean? About to get it popping. So salute to everybody that's tuning in. It's gonna be our 4th episode.
And if you in the chat, don't just troll in and troll out. Let us know you here. Say what's up. Say hi to DOA. Say what's up to Royale. Gary Fax is in the building. Boardwalk Global Media. You know you getting it rocking. Shout out to Chris Knight on the check-in. Andre Humphrey, what's up?
Salute to my man Rock Logic, of course, Robin.
Rocky D. Boardwalk Global Media family. Chris Knight says, good evening, everyone. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and comment. About to hit the button, y'all.
That beat is banging. I love that beat right there.
It's nice.
Let's go. Salute everyone. Salute. Hope everybody having a wonderful Thursday so far. Welcome to the Control Room, episode 4. With the likes of myself, DOA, Royal, Chinks, and of course, my homie, my dude, Mr. Gary Facts, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gary Facts. I should talk in my radio voice here. Welcome to the Control Room, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing like being home taking a mean shit.
Oh, God. Oh, gosh. That's right.
I'm sorry, man. I'm in a great mood, man. You know what I mean? There's been a lot of crazy chaos going on social media. It's been chaotic.
Life is chaotic, period.
Yeah, that is true. A little feedback going on. This is what goes down in the Control Room with Ghetto West. Yeah, man. So salute everybody. Salute, man. There's been a lot of chaos going on. But before I get into that, Gary, man, how was your day, bro? What's going on, man? Gary Facts in the building. What's going on, brother?
My day was good. I actually had I don't know. Oh shit! I don't even have my headphones.
This what goes down. Give a round of applause for Ghetto Thursdays at the Control Room. As Gary's putting on his headphones, not prepared and shit. This what goes down.
Causing feedback.
Feedback, all that. Feedback, feed the blacks.
Feed the blacks.
Oh shit!
Salute to all the crackheads out there, man. They out there really smoking. You know what I mean? They get love too. You know what I mean? So how was your day, Gary? What's going on, man?
It was cool. I actually had lunch with a good friend of mine. I told you that she was coming in from town. She was coming in from Australia.
Yeah.
Her name is Petula. She was the one that was dating Coolio.
Right.
So she flew in from his funeral. She flew from Australia to do the funeral.
Oh wow!
And then she came here.
Rest in peace to Coolio.
And she's leaving tomorrow to go over to Vegas. But I was talking to her about the Control Room.
Right.
And she has a good friend, which I told you about.
Yeah, Will Silas, man.
Yeah.
Salute to my man, Will Silas, man. When I first started doing stand-up, man, he was one of the first comedians I met. And very, very funny dude, very entertaining. He's a boss, man. He's been working really, really hard for years, man. Very phenomenal comedian. I can't wait to reunite with him because I remember when I started, man, he was really him and Talent was doing the Boston Comedy Club out in the Village, man, and they were, and you see all the comedians outside waiting to get in, and this is during the time going way back. We're talking like 99, 2000, 2001. When I used to go to Wetlands and meet up with the
Yeah.
I used to meet up with the Roots. They used to have the Black Lilies, the Roots, and Lights of Jill Scott, Jaguar Wright, Jazzy Fat Nasties, of course. And then I would go, to the Boston Comedy Club, and I would see Will Silas and Talent Beast, and they were hosts. And
Nice.
Talent was the host, and Will Silas was the co-host, and they had a lot of phenomenal comedians that you see today that became stars. And I was just this young kid, and it was hard for me to get in because back then the Boston Comedy Club was extremely strict. They didn't let anybody in.
I remember that.
You know what I mean? And I had a hard time getting in. Then after a while, they showed me love, man. So salute to the comedian Talent, and Will Silas. So yeah, man, I would love to meet up with him again, man. It's all right. You can, I know you. Salute to my man Chinks. He's very button happy. So you're gonna be hearing a lot of horns and church music and all kinds of stuff going on, man. So. Old Dirty Baptist is in the building. Salute to my ghetto black Charlie Brown shirt. This is my favorite shirt. I love this shirt.
It's a nice shirt.
Yeah, that's all right. I do look like I be having.
One.
I was saying.
So salute. I know people gonna be cracking on my shirt. I don't care. I'm an older dude. I can dress fucked up. I don't care. Like this is the kind of shirt that I look like I be eating graham crackers in the attic with a pair of corduroy pants, with a pair of Kotler shoes or some shit. Buster Brown shoes. I like chocolate. You know how much one you gonna get. Lieutenant Dane, ice cream. Lieutenant Dane. You know what I mean? So. What's up, Royal? How was your day, Queen? What's up?
Well, my day was pretty good.
Clap it up for Royal, looking beautiful as fuck. Fine as hell.
As always.
She's making light skin very happy right now.
My day was good. I driving here from work. My daughter called me, and she's telling me, you sure know how to pick them. Talking about men.
Oh wow. Oh damn! What you having? What's going on with your love life?
No, it's not my love life. She's talking about her dad. Her dad and I got together, and so what's happening is that my daughter started a business when she was 16.
Oh, salute to her, man.
Yeah, and so she started it in the house. She watched YouTube videos and stuff, and this is how she learned how to make wigs and do installations.
Oh,
so yeah, so she has her own business, and she started from 16. Then she was working out of the house. So during COVID, her dad told her, if you don't get vaccinated, you can't do hair in the house anymore, because she had at the time she had her own room in my house and her dad's house. So her dad told her he wasn't going to allow her to do hair in his house anymore unless she got vaccinated. So she decided to take her money that she had saved up, and she rented a spot to have her clients go to. So today actually made a
boss
year.
move.
Boss move.
Right, so today made a year that she's been doing that.
Congrats.
And she started college, but she, kind of didn't finish, because she's been focused on her business. So her dad is on her about going to college, which I totally understand. But, my daughter's like, I do want to go to college, but right now I want to focus on getting a license because we didn't think that her business that she started would flourish into what it is now. She makes enough money to pay rent in the apartment because he left her an apartment, and then she has the rent at her shop. So she makes enough money to sustain and take care of herself.
That's what's up.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Tell her to go to college, man, because I went to my GED reunion last year, and only 2 people showed up. That shit was fucked up. Clap it up for my GED people.
No, she is going to go to college.
That shit was terrible.
But my thing is with college, I went to college myself. I went a little later, and I valued it, I believe, more,
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that with college, it works for some people. It works for,
Right.
It doesn't work for others. Look, there are a lot of college dropouts, especially that dropped out of Harvard.
Right.
That went on
and
and
came to become millionaires.
Became millionaires and billionaires.
You just had to say Harvard. Dropped out of Harvard.
Well, I know Puffy dropped out of...
Shout out to LaGuardia College, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ghetto colleges.
Yeah. Right.
I remember when he used to be on Amtrak.
Wow.
Taking a train, right, from school, coming up here, and he was being an intern at Uptown Records. So, yeah.
Wow.
So,
You gotta love the hustle.
College is for some people, and, but I think, the only problem is that I think nowadays is that if you go spend $100,000 going to college, you expect to come out
Right.
making some big money.
Right.
So on that note,
And that's
shout
not
out
the
to all my
case.
dropouts as millionaires right there.
And
That's what we do.
That's not the case.
Right.
Harvard, the motto of Harvard is that they don't train you to get a job. They train you to
do a business.
right. They train you to build a business.
Right.
Very different.
Yes.
Very different mentality.
Right. That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Shout out to all my ghetto niggas that didn't make it, but they got money. Fuck that. Fuck that. This is what we doing. You about to get into shit. I know you, Gary. But now, because Harvard,
I'm good.
Gary, you're a bad black motherfucker. You're educated. You're what they call an intelligent hoodlum for real. Shout out for Gary for being intelligent. Smart motherfucker. Before I get into Chinks, I want to say, listen, we got a brother named comedian Will Wright, one of the funniest comedians that I've who I've met over the years, calling from Jersey. So he's going to be calling real soon. But before I get into that, Chinks, how was your day, Chinks?
You know me, I just be ripping and running. First of all, I want to give a shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Michelle Marie. She says, good evening, all.
Good evening.
Shout out to Chris Knight. Shout out to Amanda Emerald Faith, all the way from Australia. She
Baba
says,
T's mom.
hey.
Salute.
She says, loving the new show, guys.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate
We
it.
appreciate the feedback.
So I wanna do a public announcement. You got that track, that beat?
Yeah.
Play that beat as I do this. I like that beat. I wanna, because it brings a different feel to it. So it's bringing that beat. There we go. Yeah, this is what we talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing like staying home and taking a mean shit. Now, some real shit. October 28th, man, the Kontrol Room officially is having its first battle. Shout out to Babs Bundy from Queen of the Ring. She showed the Kontrol Room DOA and all my peoples a lot of love. October 28th, the Kontrol Room Volume 1.
That's next Friday.
Next Friday. Yeah, man, it's going to be at the Oracle Lounge in Brooklyn. All right, 2937 Atlantic Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Zip code 11207. Doors open up at 5 p.m. And we are supposed to end the night at 10 p.m. But you know niggas is going to leave late. But we're gonna have we have a fantastic card for the Kontrol Room Volume 1. We got J Love versus Queen Vixen. Tony Blanco versus, what's the name again?
Let me see it.
Mosca Flux.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I be fucking names up.
Mosca
Flux. I know I fucked that name up. Salute to them. Hazzy versus Cali M. Castor Troy versus Double D, the rapper. My man Brills versus C Deep. CMG Ty versus La Walker, aka Paulo Walker. Jericho versus Strap. Tall Guy versus D Money. But just keep in mind, CNG Ty and La Walker will be closing the show for the first half of the show. They are the headliners for that. So shout out to OTM Out the Mud. That's my team, that's my people. Salute to Grit City for always showing me love and let me host their events and showing us the Control Room much love. Shout out to my man Piff, my partner Zaire, Battlethon Entertainment. So once again, the Control Room, Volume 1, October 28th, Oracle Lounge, 2937 Atlantic Avenue, Brooklyn, New York.
What time?
From 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Babs Bunny and the Control Room presents the Control Room, Volume 1.
Nice.
That's what's up.
So, I'm very proud of that. I wasn't really...
Congratulations.
Thank you. That's my first official card. Truth be told, I'll be honest with you, I'm a comedian, but my first love was always hip hop, beatboxer, battling people. And then when I got into battle rap, as far as like watching it, I really got fascinated to see people compete. Mm-hmm. Because hip hop comes from, violence and poverty and stuff like that. So competing with each other really diminished the violence. So battle rap, allows you to like express yourself in a derogatory way in poetry form, but it's all love, it's all entertainment, man. So salute to all the league owners, all the people that's really for the culture, that's putting in a lot of work. Salute to of course Hitler's Battle Lead, Our Society Battle Lead, I said Grid City Battle Lead. I can't forget Dre Dennis, what I'm saying, Gates of the Garden, you know what I mean, Queen of the Ring, of course, URL, who was the kings of this battle rap culture. King of the Dot, you know what I mean? All the bloggers out there that's out there really getting busy.
King of the Dot or King of the Thought?
No, King of the Dot, not King of the Thoughts.
Oh,
okay. That's kind of a good idea. Thoughts battling. Wow. I got a bigger titty. King of the Thoughts. That shit can pop. Yo, you just made history tonight.
No,
ladies and gentlemen, King of the Thoughts is coming soon. Where you have the biggest titties, astasis. That's a word now, astasis. You know what I mean? So salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody that's showing the Control Room a lot of love. I didn't expect for, the Control Room was an idea of me just blogging and, advertising a lot of artists and even bloggers I was even like bigging up and advertising a lot of battle leagues and stuff like that. But now it's becoming something, and I'm proud of that. Thanks to Gary Fax and Chinks and Royal and of course Rock Logic and Robin for showing me love and support, and once again for having me being here, having my own night, so thank you once again.
Nah, you know what? Thank you, bro, because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be doing this. So shout out to you.
Well, everything is a collective, you know what I'm saying? It takes a team. People think they can do things on their own. You can't, everybody needs help and assistance. So I say that to say this: don't walk around with pride. Pride can kill you. So if you need help, extend an olive branch. There are people out there that do love you, that want to support and help you. Everybody's not always against you. You know what I mean? And the Control Room is about that. The Control Room is not even a battle league, but I can throw battles. I can throw comedy shows when I feel like it. I can throw King of the Thoughts. Because I remember that night. Now I ain't gonna fuck around tonight. So we got comedian Will Wright. I'm gonna text him, tell him to call in real quick, because I know he got things to do. And I don't want to keep him held up and everything like that. So I'm gonna text him now.
I bet. With that being said, Zaire 6K on the check, and he says salute to the Control Room on the move.
Salute to my man Yo. Salute to you, man. Everybody in the chat, please share the live. You know what I mean? We here. You know what I mean? And it's gonna get better and better. You're gonna hear a lot of shit talking though. I do talk a lot of shit. You know what I mean? I'm one of them people that talk a lot of shit and I can back it up because I remember that night. I remember one time I got into a beef. I was a kid too, and I was hanging out in Harlem. And in Harlem, dudes knew how to do all that fancy shit with their hands and all that. So I seen this dude do that shit. I said, this is a bad motherfucker. I can't wait to get into a fight. I'm gonna do the same shit.
Oh, Lord.
So after I got fucked up, I got beat down. I got fucked up.
That was good.
Hold on 1 second.
Go ahead.
What up, Will? Yo. All right, I'm about to get you in this.
That's him?
Yeah. Hold on for a second. My bad. Well, hold on for a second. This is Ghetto Thursdays. All right. What up, Will?
What's up, man?
Chilling, man. Like, listen, clap up for my man, comedian Will Wright.
Oh, snap.
Y'all can hear him, right?
Sound effect?
Yes.
Got the sound effect?
Listen, man, comedian Will Wright, man. How long you been doing stand-up, man? Keep it a bean.
February will be 10 years.
10 years.
I'm at 9 right now. Yeah, a little over 9.
Listen, man. So it's an interesting story how me and Will met, right? I think it was at what was it called back? What was that club called back then? Was it the Improv yet, or was it?
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't remember.
That's how long.
I'm not from New York. It was in New York.
It was in New York. I think it was called. It was used to be the Improv, and they changed the name. But me and Will had met. I'll let you tell the story. This is your guest. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
So, what's the name? Pernell?
Yeah.
What was the name?
No.
Pernell?
Earlier than that, with the at the comedy club. Yeah, that's good. We taking how we actually met.
Okay, that's right. I forgot about that. Okay,
We hear him on
we
one
met
side.
At Broadway. We met at Broadway Comedy Club.
Broadway Comedy Club. That's what it was.
At the upstairs room, which is a smaller room, and we was I forgot who the weird nigga we was working with.
He was a weirdo.
Walled off or some shit like that, something weird.
Right.
And he threw a show, had my whole team. Shout out to the Comedy Grind. So we came up there, and he had some other comedians, and you was one of the other comedians. And we played. I don't know if you're familiar with basketball in the hood when we used to play this shit called Knockout.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
So all right, so we played Knockout with comedy. So whoever had the better joke win, and then the other person get off, right? And it wasn't necessarily you ain't have to do a joke about the person. You just had to do a joke. So I ain't gonna even front. I bullshit around, and I made it past like maybe 3 people. I got to like through 3 people. DOA came up. This nigga does Bernie Mac. Now,
wow.
He does Bernie Mac, and I literally go, "You won. What the fuck?"
Oh yeah,
That's funny.
But the crowd still laughed really hard when I did that. Like they still laughed, and they was like, "Oh shit, that was funny." But I'm like, "Nigga, I don't have nothing to compete with that." Like that was it for me. So that was the first time. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, we met at that was Broadway Comedy Club. Yep.
To the email so you can put it up. Listen, man. Right now, I'm getting ready to send them the flyer that I made so they can know who they talking to on the screen. Okay. You know what I mean? This is Ghetto. Clap up for Ghetto Thursdays at the Control Room. I was supposed to do this shit before you called, but I got sidetracked talking stupid shit. Because I want people to know who you are. I don't be making flyers for nothing. So I want people to know who you are and everything and who they talking to. Because so I got to tell this story, man. Is it up?
Nah, it's gonna take a few seconds.
So check it out, man. So Pernell, shout out to Pernell Holloway, man, another funny comedian. Him and Talent had a show out. It was in Queens, right, bro, or Brooklyn?
That was Brooklyn. That was Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. So what happened was Talent and Pernell. I was hosting the show because Pernell wanted me to host it because him and Talent had to do another show. Talent was closing out. Talent blew the roof off, killed it, destroyed it. Will was running late. Will was supposed to open up.
Okay.
So Will walks in. Go ahead, tell a story. Tell a story.
Well, only reason why I was running late because Pernell, like later, like a couple of days before that, actually cannot do another show before I get there for a group of teachers in Queens.
Right.
So that's why I was running late, and I got caught on the fucking what's that, the BQE or whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah, the BQE.
Yeah, that shit got me. Yeah. Well, go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
So Talent blows the roof off. I didn't know Will Wright was on the show.
Okay.
Because the last time I saw him, you know what I'm saying, was at the Broadway Comedy Club. So Talent gets to stand to know he destroys the place. They're about to leave. Will Wright walks in. I said, "Oh shit, I remember this brother." And during this time, I think you was like, what, 3 years in?
Yeah, I was only 3 years in.
2 or 3 years in. He's still young. Mm-hmm. Will has not a clue that Talent dismantled the stage. I'm a little nervous, like, so I'm working the crowd up to try to, as a host, you gotta, restart the room. Will Wright gets on and fucking dismantles the fucking
after Talent. Wow.
Salute to Talent, King of New York.
That's impressive.
But now at this point, Talent and Pernell, they going upstate. They on the road.
Yeah.
Will got on and destroyed that place so bad that he tried to get, after the show was over, he leaves. I grab him. I'm like, nah, bro, stay right here. Because I always give a testimony and shit. And I was like, this brother had no idea what happened. Because, comedians usually, when they come, whether they're opening up or they're going on second or third, they always watch what other comedians are doing so they can get an idea what not to say or what to say.
Yeah.
He just got on Raw and dismantled it. And me and him we was always cool, but I had a great deal of respect for him because he was only like 2-3 years in.
Right.
And that's when I said, this guy's going to be a star. He has what it takes. He has charisma. He's bright. He's hungry. He's young. And, he has an old soul. So I want to say salute to my man, Comedian Real, right?
I appreciate it, man. You was one of the first to really do that either, too. I don't know if I ever told you that. Like,
say that again, Will? I'm sorry.
I said, I don't know if I ever told you. It's like you one of the first people to ever do that to me the way you did it, giving me my props in that retrospect. Like, it literally, I didn't like. The reason why I wanted to be on that show is because I looked up to talent. I never met him.
Right.
And I wanted to. And to Pernell, I was there like maybe a month or so before. Pernell was like, yo, I'm having talent coming. I was like, yo, can I at least open up, please? I just want to meet him or whatever. And he put me on the show. When I got there, I don't know if you saw my face. I was like, yo, did talent go on? You was like, yo, they just left. You just missed them.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. I was mad as fuck. I really wanted to meet him or whatever. But I also had some I had a homie and his girl from high school. Well, actually not even from high school, actually from my neighborhood. They was there. They was there, and I wanted them to see me do my thing. And they thought they was texting me like, "Yo, where you at? Like the show about to be over. Talent just came and went off." And what you said, like when I literally shook your hand to get off stage, and you was like, "Yo, wait, you can't just get off like that." And I'm like, "What? What happened?" And you was like, "Yo." He was like, yo, I'm not going to front. Talent came in here, did his thing. He tore the roof off. Am I right? He was like, yeah. And you literally was like, yo, you did better than Talent tonight.
I said that, didn't I? I was trying to avoid that, but
I literally said that. I was like, you're lying. There's no possible way. He was like, nah, young nigga, you was like, how long you been doing the comedy? I said, 3 years. You said, nigga, you better than me, and I've been doing this shit for like 7. And I was like, damn. I was like, yo, and then not only did you do that for me, I was actually recording. I had brought a cameraman. I was actually trying to record like the early stages of my career, and you did a testimony of what you saw that night, and that shit made me cry. Like
what?
I literally cried I cried, nigga. I ain't gonna
you never told me that.
Yeah,
wow.
Remember you did the testimony. You did the testimony though. So when you finished your testimony, you went inside. I was outside, like, yo, that was raw, that was real. Like that shit hit me hard. Like, yo, just to tell a little bit of my testimony, nigga, I wasn't supposed to be this guy. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a real smart kid. I'm certified dyslexic. Who supposed to look up to the guy that's not really a good reader, writer, and shit like that, or supposed to shine like this? I actually found my purpose, and that was just more confirmation, bro. I'm really an emotional nigga. So that was confirmation when you did that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really appreciate you doing it. I'm glad I'm seeing this on your platform that you really sparked something in me. Like, yo, I'm really called to do this shit. And that was like a moment for me in my career.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful.
I didn't know that, Will. I just wanted to say to you, brother, one thing about me, if I see something, I call it. And I can't deny it. You can't deny skills and talent and gifts. And when I met you, we did our little comedy battle shit, but that was some whatever shit. But when you got on that stage, I said, this dude is just a natural. There's nothing better than a natural.
That's right.
And you not only do you have what it takes, man, you're hungry and you're very down to earth. You have what they call common sense, which a lot of people lack. And your focus, your focus, no matter what you do, you always try to open up rooms to put money in comedians' pockets, whether it's $50, $200, or $150. You always try to put, you give work. And
oh, no, definitely. I try to make an opportunity for a bunch of people.
And so far, I know people that's watching the Control Room, they've been watching me. This is our fourth episode, by the way. And I'm only interviewing comedians because that's the foundation of what I really love. I mean, I'm a hip hop kid first, but I love comedians and I want to see dudes win. And I'm telling you, brother, you on your way. You're doing it.
No, I appreciate it.
And you're focused,
I'm
man.
working hard.
And you're funny. You're funny all day. You're just a funny, naturally funny dude. You know?
Definitely, bro. Like, I've been working hard, man. Like, I mean, I gotta give myself a little kudos with this. Like, nigga, I just get 2 million views on one of my videos this week.
Clap it up for my man, Will Wright.
That's what's up.
That's what? It's like right now it's like 2 point.
Wow.
It's at like 2.1 million views, and it's like, yo, all I did was be natural and pray about it. To be honest with you.
Nice.
And it's like, yo, that's crazy. Like I'm still in shock. Like, yo, this shit's still going up crazy.
And
like, or whatever. So
let people know that you also a battle rap fan too. You went to a URL event.
Yeah, I'm a super big battle rap fan. More so, just URL for the most part. But I dabble with what I can. But yeah, I'm super into battle rap, man. That's like that actually like a part of my day every day. Like I'm either watching a battle rap interview, watching a battle rap on top of watching comedy and listening to music or something like that. But like, yeah, that's definitely my joint, and I love going on your joint on Sunday when I can.
Oh, battle rap corner.
We talk everything, but it's definitely battle rap corner. That joint, when I seen it, I was like, oh yeah, and I fuck with you. So it's like that's even a given.
Oh, and by the way, happy birthday, bro.
Oh man, thank you, bro. Man.
Did you do the show already with A.G. White and them?
Yes, that was my birthday show this past Saturday. I had A.G. White close out. I had Kobe Jack. I had a girl named what's her name? Sharice Straight Blunt. She's from Florida, but she lives in Philly. And then my man Skeet Carter. That's like another.
Yeah, Skeet Carter. I know Skeet.
New Philly team of Philly. One of the new teams of Philly. Real like came and just blessed my stage for me. Came through and showed me love, and we had some good words and stuff like that. He a good brother or whatever. So it was like dope. Like I got like a great show. I had a great lineup, man. It was real dope. Everybody did really good and had a good time,
That's what's up, man. So let people know what you got coming up, man, and where they can find you and how can they reach you and what shows you got coming up so people can come out and support Will, because like I said, I want people to know, like, look, man, anybody that comes on the Control Room platform, these are guys that's definitely going to be, they're one of those guys that's really putting in a lot of work. One of the funniest comedians in the country. And I consider you as one of the funniest comedians in the country.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. Right now, I'm sitting in the car waiting to go into a show. But tonight I'm in Hamilton, New Jersey. Tomorrow night I'm in Camden, New Jersey.
Be careful.
And I got a bunch of stuff next. Yeah, I'm from North.
I know.
To me, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't shit.
Right.
They love me out there. I used to work out there and shit like that. So I used to work in Camden all the time. So like I'm good. But I'm in I got a lot of shit coming up next month. I'm doing Big Mama and Friends Thanksgiving weekend. I'm also doing a show with Tommy Too Smooth Thanksgiving weekend.
Salute to Tommy.
And if you're in Atlantic City, I'm part of this thing called the Melanin Market. So it's pretty much for Black, Latino, people of color. They do a bunch of vendors and different things, and we're gonna be in Atlantic City. It's gonna be really big. I'm hosting the morning event and then the evening event. Right after I finish the Tommy Too Smooth joint. So I'm gonna be in AC that same day, the 26th. All that's on the 26th. So if you're a vendor and wants to vend in Atlantic City, you can holler at me also. I also have a discount code for you so you can get 25% off as well. So I'm working, bro. We working, man. I got a lot of stuff coming up.
That's what's up, man. Give it up for my man, comedian Will Wright. Mm-hmm. So I want you to get to your show because I know you got to prep. I know how that is. I really appreciate you calling in on the day that you have a show. I salute you for that. So before I let you go, let people know where they can find you with your social media and stuff.
All right. If you do Facebook, comedian Will Wright, and that's right with a W. If you do Instagram or was it TikTok? I fucking hate TikTok right now. Instagram and TikTok or Twitter. It's fake Will Wright. Fake Will Wright.
Okay.
It's right with a W, man. And then, I'm on Black Pant, MySpace, I'm on all that.
MySpace, bro?
Mingle,
okay.
Christian Mingle. I'm out in these streets.
And your IG's the fake Will Wright. You said IG already, right?
Yes, IG fake Will Wright though, but I'm just messing with the other stuff. But fake, I really just mostly on my Facebook and Instagram for the most part. You can get me. And then, I host. I do. You know, I did a funeral recently. I killed them there. Them niggas was dead.
You stupid. I killed them there.
I do baby showers. I do it all, man. Like I'm hosting. I'm even hosting. I host a church event coming up next month too. So I love the Lord. So man, let's go.
Let's go. Clap it up for Will Wright.
Nice.
Good luck on your show tonight, bro.
Good luck.
I appreciate you. You have any questions you want to ask Will?
No questions. Great testimonies.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's beautiful. The story is beautiful. I love stories like that. You know, you can feel God in it.
Yeah. Maybe soon I could come. I'm gonna come up there. I'm gonna come bang with y'all.
Absolutely.
Yeah, please. I would love.
Yes.
We would love for you to come through, bro. You know what I mean? Every Thursday, man, from 7 to 8. Well, we always go over because we niggas. But anyway,
We got it. We get it. It's nigga shit. We get it.
listen, bro. Will, I love you. Keep up the good work.
You too, bro.
I'm looking forward to doing some work with you soon. Maybe you could be the one to bring me back outside officially because people keep asking me.
I might be calling you. I might do an appreciation appreciation show.
Okay, cool.
Like a thank you show soon. So I will be in touch.
All right, as long as I'm closing out. All right, you know what I mean?
I don't give a fuck.
As long as I'm closing
Now
out.
you acting like a rapper.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, no, shit ain't for
He was a
real.
headline. I got him.
No, it's all good, man. Salute to my man, Will Wright, man. Thank you for calling, man. Have
Thank
a great,
you.
fantastic show. I know you're going to do well, man. All right?
Nah, thank you, man. Y'all have a blessed night, man.
Yes,
Thank you.
Safe travels.
Peace.
Nice. Salute, blow. That was my man, comedian Will Wright. You know what I'm saying?
That was
Will
nice.
Wright in the building. So what did you think? What did you guys think?
It's good.
That was
Good.
awesome. That was a really awesome.
You know, testimonies are good, man.
Yeah, I like
mean,
that. You
it's-
don't want to
it's-
ask questions.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, the story is there. Like,
I mean, I think that when you have, you have some people that are naturals.
yes.
Right. And it takes a good eye to catch that and see that.
Right.
People, you just can't make it up. So, and I think, when you gave him his testimony, I mean, it was definitely moving because, I know people want to have their validation, but then when it comes like that, so genuine, so natural, it's like, wow.
Isn't
like,
that how it's supposed to come?
That's
though?
how it's supposed to come, right?
Like, I can't ask you to you know what I mean, to co-sign me,
Yeah,
and
but
I haven't done anything.
But
or,
there's some people that
I know,
yeah,
it's like, I know a lot of them.
Yeah.
And it's like disturbing.
yeah. But I
Like-
mean, but I think that for you to see his talent, see that he's a natural, and give him that testimony, that's something that I know he'll never forget.
Right. And not even knowing everything
Huh?
else that he said about himself.
Right. Because some people don't even see the talent that they have.
Right.
Right. It takes somebody else to be
Yes.
like, yo, you got it.
Right.
Yeah.
Whether it's rapping, modeling, DJing, what have you. It takes somebody to be like, yo, you don't know what you got. Like, you got it. And
Yeah.
and I think that's very important. That's
it
very
is important.
Yeah, that's very important when you can have people like that around you that can see that and sort of spark that. Right? Because some people, they would do something, but they don't think that they're that good.
Right.
Right? And you kind of confirm, right?
Right.
You kind of confirm them like, yo, you got something. You're gonna go far.
Listen, when I say talent did his thing, he destroyed the place. And for Will to just walk in late and just, he didn't know what happened.
But see, that's
And that probably was God's timing, because
Right.
who knew that he was going to be late, especially if he was supposed to open.
Yeah.
And
I know talent was there. He was like, nah, nigga, you nice, nigga. You,
But
you
I'm just
funny.
saying, right? But
You got it.
to go
You funny
behind
nigga. I know you got it.
to go behind talent, right? I think that's something major, right?
That's
right, that's not anything major.
I didn't know, from what I learned something new tonight. I didn't know that he felt that way. Because, me, I'd be talking. I speak, the spirit comes into me. I just
Right.
tell him like it is. Hallelujah. Old Dirty Baptist is in the building. So listen, man, let's move forward because let's talk about it. I know people, It's Kanye West.
What's up with your man, bro?
Why you gotta be my man?
Go get
I do got some Yeezys though. I ain't gonna hold you them.
And you need some Kanye West gospel music in there now.
I'm just saying, like, okay, look, I'm at the point, I I give up, man. Fuck Kanye for president, ladies and gentlemen. Kanye for president. I mean, what are we doing, right? Like, what's going on? Like, what are we?
Kanye.
Is he right? Is he wrong? I mean,
Who cares? I don't care
at this
anymore.
point,
You don't have the answers.
you ain't got the answers, DOA.
You ain't got the answers, DOA.
You black purple motherfucker. You ain't got the answers, DOA, with that Charlie Brown shirt. So I'm just saying, like, look, first of all, his gross is like $1 billion. He's past $1 billion. He got $1 billion. He got money. I'm talking about money. Money. I'm talking about, like, with dope fiends is like, I don't want no money from you. You just got money. Now, you said, like, break it down, like, how, because we talked earlier. Gary, before we get into the Kanye thing, right? Because Gary is extremely smart. Because there are those that think because you're worth a certain amount of money doesn't mean it equals to your cash, right? Right. Break that shit down,
Okay.
Gary.
Oh yeah.
So, and because Royal, she's in insurance.
It's
she
just
understands-
royal.
It's just royal.
It's just
You
royal.
don't have to
Just royal.
elaborate.
You know,
on
the
the
Royale.
L part.
It's Royale.
No.
And they got to have the tongue Royale.
No. Yeah.
So here's the I think. So when people hear someone's a billionaire, a lot of the majority of times it's from their net worth. Now with Jay-Z and Kanye, particularly, more times than that. Well, I should say the general rule is your net worth is what money that you have in the bank, what other financial assets you have, stocks, bonds, and stuff like that. If you have any other business interests and stuff like that, minus your liabilities, right? So collectively, that could put you at $1 billion, right? That's different than you looking in the bank. You go online or you go look at your bank statement and be like, I got $1 billion in the bank. So when you're liquid, $1 billion, that's different.
Okay.
Jay and Kanye, they're liquid probably in the neighborhood of 300 million, 400 million.
Okay, because I'm 100 near. So I guess I'm worth $2. Clap it up for me. I'm worth $2.
Well, collectively, your net worth. If we all got $100, you're worth $400.
We're 400. Give it up. Give it up for all the. I'm rich. I'm rich in the hood. 400. I'm 100 there.
So when people hear this person's a billionaire, they automatically think, oh my God, they got $1 billion. Now, some people do. Like if you're like 4 or 5 billion up, then you're more than likely a liquid about $1 billion in your bank account.
Okay.
But if you're like around 1 or 2, you're probably not, right? More than likely, you're not. So, but there are a lot of people that's defending Kanye, saying that he is, which, like I said, from net worth wise, yeah, okay. But again, real billionaires, right? And I say real billionaires, you have $1 billion in your bank account. Now, all the assets and stuff like that on top of that makes it that much better.
So he's worth about what? Over 500 million.
Well, now, I mean, if he's in his bank account, he's probably worth 300-400 million. With
That's clap it up. That's some money.
Right. I'm not listen.
No. I'm not saying you're saying anything wrong.
Right.
I'm just saying, what the fuck is going on with Kanye? What are we doing with him?
But see, he's one of those people that feels that because he has this kind of money, he knows better, right?
He did say he's 20 years ahead.
No, he said, look, he's also said that, what do you tell the guy at Gap? Oh, well, I'm not going to listen to anybody broker than me. I have less money than me.
Yeah, because I think what he means by that is that he wants to listen to people that have more money than him so he can get the money that they have.
But see, here's the thing. When you're running there's no CEO that I know, and I assure you, people like Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, they'll tell you they're not the smartest person in the room. It takes a team.
Especially Warren Buffett. He definitely says
it takes a team.
So let me ask you, what do you guys think about? And Chinks, you can always chime in. You know you part of it. You part of this. Trying to be all cool with the shades and shit. Cool with my shades. Cool with my shades.
Cooling with my shades.
What do you think about Nori apologizing? What's that about?
Well, I think that
his bosses are because they Jews or like what's going on?
I think that I think that was more. And actually, I'm surprised that Kanye even did it because here's my thing: when him and Puff went back and forth, or the stuff that he said about Puff,
which was hilarious,
right? Like, oh, you the feds and the Jews got you,
and go get you some business.
All this stuff.
He said, "I'm making money. Go get you some business."
This stuff, right? He goes in on Puff. Then you turn around and go on Drink Champs, which is his show.
Whose show?
Puffy.
Puff.
It's on Revolt.
It's on Revolt.
Puff. Does Puff own?
Yes.
Hold up.
Puff owns Drink Champs.
Pause. Clap it up for Puffy. So Puff owns
Drink Champs. So here's my thing from given what he's said, right? If you mad at Puff like that and saying those kind of words, then you shouldn't be fucking with what he's doing. But then you turn around and go on Drink Champs.
So he basically went to his house and disrespected his home.
Right.
So Nori can only do so much. I mean, at the end of the day, it's Puff's call.
But normally, when you're dealing with a high-profile artist such as a Kanye, right? Mm-hmm. You're supposed to have notes prepared to say, "Look, don't say this, don't say that." You know what I mean? Like that sort of thing.
He was drinking. Nori was twisted.
But see, here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. What they don't really tell you, and I'm saying this in general. A lot of these high-profile artists, they have their press people.
Right.
So
they're not using them though.
So what would happen is they would say, well, look, when DOA comes when you come and do the interview, here's what you can ask him, and here's what you can't ask him.
Exactly.
Right. So now everybody else don't know that, right? So because some of these artists, their PR people or their management team want to keep things a certain way.
Right.
Right? Now, unless there's been an agreement where it's like, yo, you coming on my show, I'm asking you whatever the fuck I want.
Right.
Right? So if you're going to talk the shit, I'm going to ask you the shit.
So what I don't understand is when you do shows such as a Drink Champs.
Yeah.
Don't they edit certain things before they air it?
They should. Well, a lot of
somebody dropped the bomb on that. Dropped the ball.
Hold on, but a lot of times they do. But this is what I'm saying. But I think that because of what's been happening with Kanye, I think that the other end is that they wanted to jump in on that.
Oh, yeah.
Because prior to that, Kanye did Tucker Carlson on Fox News.
On was it Piers Morgan?
He just did Piers Morgan the other night.
Wow.
So
and he was with Chris Cuomo.
Yes, he did Chris Cuomo Tuesday.
So he's on a promotional tour.
But see, here's
and he's running for president in 24.
Well, primarily he's been doing a lot of what's called right wing media.
Yes.
Minus drink jams.
He needs to drop an album. It's gonna definitely sell.
So, but I mean, and
the name of the album should be called "You Don't Know the Answers."
But look, there are some things that he says when it comes to black people in the history, he's right.
Okay.
But then there's other things he's sounding like a white supremacist and Nazi. Like, bro, what are you doing?
He's confused. I think he's trying to, I don't know. I'm just assuming. I don't know what the man's thinking, but I think without saying, he's trying to bridge the gap between blacks and whites.
Nah, bro.
So what the hell?
And I believe, this is me, don't blame DOA, I believe that Candace Owens, she's manipulating him.
Yeah, because he bought that platform that her husband owns, right?
Let me tell you something. Let me break it down quick so you understand. Parler is a right-wing conservative platform.
Okay.
Everybody knows what happened on January 6th, right?
Right.
Parler was very instrumental in that,
Okay.
coordinating a lot of the people to go up to Washington. The financier of Parler is a guy by the name of Robert Mercer. Robert Mercer, well, actually, it's him and his daughter. Robert Mercer's worth about $20 billion. So, and the owner of Parler back then said that Parler is a voice for conservatives to go and talk their shit, right? And that was said 3 years ago, right? So now, here it is. You have your main investor that's worth billions, right? Now Kanye goes through this thing with Twitter. Now all of a sudden he wants to buy Parler, which makes no sense, right? Because if they already have an investor, if the main investor is a multi-billionaire, why do they need you? If the CEO already said 2 years ago that Parler is a conservative platform for conservative voices, then why do they need you? Candace Owens, her husband is the president of Parler.
Okay. I mean, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
You know, shout out to Candace Owens for manipulating Ye.
So
Allegedly.
where's it go? And you know where? It's funny because they talk about it's being bought, but then the deal isn't really finalized yet. So it's just
Interesting. Before I walked in here, I saw a blog of Russell Simmons. Mm-hmm. Very interesting blog. Very, very interesting. He was talking about how he got started briefly. He didn't get into detail, but how he got into the music business with Jews.
Yeah.
And at the end of the conversation, it boiled down to that Jews helped him to get to where he's at. And then he talked about how he got Puffy started as far as connecting the dots for him getting started with business, including Jay-Z and what's my man from St. Louis? Nelly. Mm-hmm. He helped out a lot of people along the way. And he was just basically talking about, he was insinuating that he has nothing against Kanye, but we need to be more empowerment within each other.
Yeah.
It's the same story, right? We all need to help each other.
Right.
But the question is this, and I was telling Chinks this before we walked in. I said, look, I noticed that a lot of us always want people to fight for us after they got the money. Teach us how to get the bread.
Yeah, but
Right.
and that's
No, I'm just saying, you get money.
You're right.
And then when things don't go your way, you want us to join your movement to
Right.
fight with you.
You're right. Well, see,
Fight for us to get more money.
But there's no movement. I mean, to me, with Kanye, well, one, I just want to circle back for a moment with Nori apologizing. I believe that he did the right thing for his platform to apologize, because that George Floyd statement was very it was detrimental. That and he has a lawsuit.
Yeah, 250 million. The family
Right.
want to sue
So,
for 250.
I
I mean,
don't
they can sue, but when they win, I mean,
they're probably going to settle. They're not going to get. It's not going to get.
I mean, what I'm saying is he made what he said was extremely terrible. So
Yeah,
let's be sensitive. I want to be sensitive about it.
Absolutely terrible.
I'm saying in situations like that,
Right. Yeah, you
can
gotta
they
be
win?
careful.
Can they settle?
And
They can get money out of that.
It's going to be a settlement. It's not going to
Okay,
get.
I'm just asking
But
because
now- And here's the other thing. When the whole George Floyd thing happened, Kanye paid. He gave his daughter $2 million for college.
Oh, that's right.
Right. So how you going to circle back around and
At
say
the
something?
church, right?
Yeah. How you going to circle back around and say something like that?
Well,
What
that's why we can't. Sorry.
No, you good.
No, I was just gonna say that's why we can't. Like me, I wouldn't take what Kanye's saying. I mean, I hear it, what he's saying. I know I have my own views. I don't think he's right with this. Some things I don't. It's like he can say what he wants, but at the end of the day, you can't expect somebody with money like that to have the morals or moral fabric for, the constituents or his consumers. It's just two different opposite ends.
Kanye said that he died from fentanyl. So my question to you guys is this: do you think he's being told to say certain things?
No, I think that he's. Well, I think.
Where did that comment come
here's the
from?
thing,
It made no
but
sense.
He's heavily influenced by Candace Owens.
like I said, do you think he was told?
He's heavily, and Candace Owens.
What kind of power does this woman have to influence him?
Well, I think that everybody knows Kanye has some issues, and I think that she's manipulating that. I believe, and Candace,
and then he's also been with the Kardashians.
Yeah.
So every man that's been through the Kardashians, once they leave.
Well, I gotta say this, man. Let me just say this, man. You know what? And I, in your defense, but the Kardashians, to me, deal with weak ass black motherfuckers. They ain't dealing with no real real dudes out there that's gonna let them manipulate them like that.
I don't know.
In my opinion,
Got money.
A lot of men.
in my opinion, I mean, look, some of these men, okay, they walked away fucked up, but I'm just saying, let them deal with Raheem and them niggas.
Yeah.
Go to Far Rockaway, deal with Red Firm niggas.
Yeah,
They're gonna be all fucked
but
up.
a lot of, I don't want to say this, but a lot of
This the
black
control
men,
room. We don't hold nothing back.
black men, they want women with money, the ones that don't want to be the man. So they look for those type of women, They look for those type of women, and they will do whatever the woman says because they want to be in that space.
Well, they see when you have someone like the Kardashians, and again, you got to understand the history, right?
They know how to get that bag, man.
Well, look, Rob Kardashian, when he was doing the whole OJ case, he was like, one of the things that he was doing was that I want to get my daughters in.
So do you think he co-signed on the tape, or was he gone already before that happened?
He was gone.
Oh,
He was going.
Yeah.
He was going
I don't.
because the Ray J thing. Ray J's he's upset because they tarnishing his name.
Right.
Shout out to Ray J. Hope he's in a great mindset. Because he was going through it. I believe sometime last week.
Yeah.
The Kardashians are known to deal with men, and the men's come out damaged. But can we? Am I lying?
No.
But can we blame them? I just think they some weak.
No, you can't blame the Kardashians.
So I'm just saying, listen, every man in the world has dealt with a woman, including myself, came out fucked up. You know what I mean?
You got to be responsible for themselves.
You got the weak ones. You're like, damn, I love her. I know she was with I seen her with the other guy, but I just didn't care. Shout out to Boys to Men, right? So I'm just saying, right? It happens,
Right.
but I think they just deal with weak motherfuckers.
Well, look,
So I'm just saying, because I don't want them people thinking they're the Kardashians. They got the curse,
But
and every man they deal
They
with,
have a curse.
no,
There's
fuck
just
that.
very strong women that.
And these are some weak
well,
motherfuckers.
they're the men that they dealt with, minus Ray J, are not true alpha male.
I don't think they're not even. What's their culture? What are they? They not. What are they? They're not.
Romanian.
Yes.
They all niggian, okay? They all niggian. Clap it up for the Kardashians. They all niggians. They're not white. They're different. They just different. Cleo looks like him now,
Who the hell is Cleo?
or whatever her name is.
Yeah,
What's her
Chloe.
name? Chloe.
Chloe.
Looks like who?
Her name is Cleo now. You seen her lips?
No, I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah, God.
Really? She got her lips done?
What? She looks like everybody. Beyonce. She looks like everybody in one.
Really?
She looks like Kim,
No. I
just
haven't-
taller. She got surgery.
They used to say she looked
Fine
like
as
a
fuck
man.
though. She's
I
fine
know,
as
they
fuck.
did.
Fine as fuck though.
Well, there's pictures of all of them, and it's interesting, the before and after picture.
Yeah.
So
Same surgeon, same doctor, same lips. You know what I mean?
But I mean, with Kanye, knowing the history, for example, of Kim, knowing the history of all the dudes that she's been with,
I know.
and this is who you're gonna pick as your baby mother.
But check it. Now here's I'm glad you brought that up, right? Because women always they never get it fair. When women sleep with other men, they considered whores and hoes and all that. And men, we get away with it. But the Kardashians
Bro.
their money is so they illionaires. That's a new word, alien. Shout out for all the illionaires out there. Illionaires. They just got it like that. Kanye chose her
Yeah.
to have his children.
I'm just
Right.
saying. I
He
mean,
did.
like any smart guy, would have not went that direction.
Think about it right now. Be honest. Let's be men
Well,
here.
you know why he chose her? Because she was kind of like the only one in the Beyonce realm financially that could match the Jay-Z Beyonce relationship. You didn't see the
Well, yeah,
VH1
yeah.
when Beyonce
Well, money
announced her
marries
pregnancy and they were
money.
together?
Money marries money, but
No, it's not just money marrying money. It's like it seemed like he was envious
he was trying
of
to
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
He was trying to compete with Jay.
And that, right.
He's trying to compete with Jay.
So was they having a marriage battle? What
No,
the fuck?
this is before they were married. This is before when Beyonce announced that she was pregnant.
Yeah.
Right.
At the VMAs?
I think so, yes.
Right? Her first pregnancy.
Break this shit down because I missed that.
Oh.
I know
Well, you can just see if you go back and watch it. I don't even know if Kanye and Kim were together, but you can just see that Kanye and they, like how he admired their relationship. Jay-Z and Beyonce, he admired their relationship.
Let's be clear though. Kim is not no Beyonce. Shout out to Beyonce.
We know that, right?
That was the conversation during the whole time.
Shit, people would. But yeah, let's keep it a bean. Shout out to Jay-Z. We got the same birthday. Not the same money though. He got all the fucking money. I'm broke as fuck.
Beyonce has money.
But
We know that she authentically worked for it, right? But Kim Kardashian has money. But look what she did for her money. That's why, people try to compete with you.
Yeah.
That's not competition.
Right. Also, too, with the relationship that Beyonce had, what a lot of people don't realize is when she was going solo, she didn't want to do that.
okay.
So it was Jay that was like, yo, you could do this. You could make this happen.
Right.
Like, he was in her corner.
Yeah.
So, and that to her, like, that meant the world.
That's support.
Right?
Definitely.
That genuine support and love.
Where, great, she was huge with Destiny Child. Now she's going out on her own.
She's so huge, they forgot the members of Destiny Child. Shout out to, clap it up for Destiny Child, but people forgot about them. People forgot, LaToya Luckett, that's her name?
Oh, right.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
She was down with Destiny's Child.
She's in Canaan, isn't she?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, she's in there, yeah. She also
Michelle
she was also in Greenleaf, too.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was in Greenleaf, but,
Nice. She's a great actress.
I would say, listen, salute to Beyonce, there was people that were still traumatized when Jay-Z was able to get her. Jay-Z is a very smart, intelligent guy from Marcy Projects. The man is smart. He knew what he was doing. He saw something that, first of all, he's a Sagittarius. Salute to all the Sagittarius out there. He saw something that he wanted and he got it. He understood. So for Kanye to want to emulate that wasn't genuine.
No, it wasn't genuine.
That's why it didn't work.
Exactly.
And look, the other day, what he said, he admitted Jay gave him like $25 million, but I thought Jay was family. I don't trust him.
He was probably, that's when he started, he turned down 25. You start to like really, that's really mental health issues.
What
Shout
was
out.
that for, music?
We need to help Kanye.
Or just because
Kanye needs.
No, that was
25 million. Did he turn it down? He turned it down?
No. He said Jay gave him $25 million.
But
that was for music stuff.
Oh
shit!
Right?
You can't get nobody to give you $25.
Like, well, I don't trust him. I thought we were family. I'm like, motherfucker, you can't. He brought you in.
Family or not, you got $25 million.
So you see this?
What is wrong with this?
Oh, so he's trying to say like Jay-Z lowballed him a little bit, huh?
Some people are just
like
spoiled.
25 million, really?
You know what? You just can't. Some people you just can't satisfy, bro.
Like he already.
Can I borrow $25?
Sure, as long as you give it back.
See what I mean? Clap it up. I gotta give back 25. See what I mean?
I got a couple of people
the game is fucked up.
$25 and $50. Even though it's nothing, but it's just the principle.
It's the principle.
Don't come back.
This is what I'm saying.
You hear that, y'all? Don't come back.
So this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what else to say about Kanye. I don't have all the answers.
Well, he don't like see.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say.
He believes that he only knows. He doesn't want to listen. He's one of those people that doesn't want to listen to anybody around him. He wants to go out. See, he's following this whole conservative ideology, right? And with a lot of them, they're all about free speech, which I have no problem with free speech. But you got to be accountable for what you say.
Account for your actions.
Exactly.
That's the problem. They don't want to be accountable. They don't want to be accountable for what they say. They want to say stuff and think, oh, they could walk and nothing's going to happen.
Right.
Well, if you insult my wife or my daughter, I'm probably going to knock you the fuck out.
Chinks, what do you got to say?
Yo, sick and tired of fucking talking about
I
Kanye,
know.
first of all. Second of all, I love Kanye. That's my man. Third of all, I don't know why the fuck people listen to this guy. Because
right.
why are you taking this man's word? You should take it with a grain of salt, first of all. I love Kanye because he makes you think. Yes, he says some crazy things, but just because he says dog shit smells like roses, you gonna believe him? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, people, do your own research.
Exactly.
Find out what's really going on. And that's why I like Kanye, because he got people thinking. It doesn't matter what the fuck he's saying.
And talking about him on both sides.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's making his numbers go up.
And that's it.
Well, that's so.
It's all a game.
Let's do a survey real quick. How many is there people in the comments still?
Yeah. Let me get
ask these people. Will they vote for Kanye vote for him to be president?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Everybody.
How many people gonna vote for Kanye to be president?
I want to see it coming through. If you gonna vote for Kanye, say aye.
Aye.
Say aye in the chat.
Yeah. Who gonna vote for? You gonna vote for Kanye?
I don't know.
What about you? You gonna vote for Kanye?
I'm voting for Kanye.
I know you voting for Kanye. What about you, Gary? You gonna vote for Kanye?
Hell no.
I must say, man, I do got his Yeezys, man, but I don't know if I can vote for Kanye, man. I don't know if I can do it because he may change his mind.
Change him.
He may press that motherfucking button. That red button is over. He said, no, we have to press the button because Adidas and... Nah.
Now you got me thinking.
You know what the problem is? Free speech has gone too far.
But I will say in his defense, if it's true, allegedly about, I'm very sensitive when it comes to, like, children. The way, I let the man be around his children, man.
Yeah, about the children.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
let
sure.
the man be around his children.
For sure. We got Chris Knight.
As far as that.
We got Chris Knight. He said, no. Amanda Emerald Faith, all the way from Australia, she said, no, that's a little crazy. I'm not voting for Kanye.
So listen, I want everybody in the chat to say, to tune in for this. Next Thursday, I'm going to allow people to call in and give your opinion on shit. We're going to have a part 2 to this because Kanye is going to do something fucked up sometime this week or next week. So I'm going to allow people to call. Next week, we'll put the number up. I'm going to have to get a Google number. I don't want everybody to have my number.
That's right.
And we'll have people call in and have their opinion.
Sure.
So, because I want people to be part of the control room because y'all been showing so much love and support for everybody here, for us. So we want to have your opinion. I know you'll be in the chat talking shit, but we want you to call in. You feel me? So, what else you want to...
Also, earlier in the week, when he made the anti-Semitic comments, I'm sure you heard about J.P. Morgan Chase. J.P. Morgan Chase said they got it. He got until the end of November, sometime in November, to take his money out their bank.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Hold up. You know how much money he probably gotten that? Well, they probably do.
How do you even move that?
Electronically.
You could do that?
Listen, J.P. Morgan has about, about 2-3 trillion under assets. They don't give a fuck about
That's like $3 to them.
They don't give a fuck about his 150 million.
I do. Can I have it?
Well, that's good because I like that because it shows that their moral fabric is more important than the money.
But they know that he's not,
But
but they don't want a deal.
They don't want it. They don't want to deal.
You know what? They probably getting backlash too.
Well,
for having his money there. This shit is big.
Well, but see,
this shit is huge. What he's doing.
When you have when you have someone like that's saying those kind of things. So first of all, anti-Semitic, right?
Right.
Let's just talk about this from. So with the Jew, with some of the things that he said, like for example, the Jews own the media and entertainment and everything, which is true, which is absolutely true,
right?
Absolutely true. There's an organization called UJA Federation.
Oh yeah, I know them.
UJA Federation. When you go to their dinners,
they were our insurance clients.
Yeah, when you go to their dinners, they have people like Steven Spielberg and Michael Bloomberg, and the different dinners that they do, they'll do a dinner on a sector of media and entertainment, a sector on hospital and medical, a sector on legal, and you have all the top corporations that come out to those dinners.
Yes. Right.
So when he does talk about the Jews on everything, he's absolutely right. But see, with the Jews, with a lot of them, what was done is that when you talk about them, right, saying that they own stuff, right, they want to include that in saying it's anti-Semitic. Whereas, for him saying, well, go on DEF CON DEFCON 3 with the Jews, then that's out of control. You don't say that.
Right.
Now that to me, bro, that's anti-Semitic. You can't say that.
Well,
shit.
he apologized with Piers Morgan, right? But then he apologized. But then he said he apologized for confusing people, but he wasn't sorry for what he said.
So what kind of apology is that? So what kind of So what kind of apology is that? See, to me, if he's going to be
not an apology,
if he's going to be exposing stuff, stay on script. Right.
That's why it makes no sense with what he's doing.
Stay on script. Stay on script. If he's going to be exposing stuff, but that's not what he's doing.
No.
Right? He's going all over the place.
Right. That's why I think that he is not. I don't know. I don't think that he would be running for president with this. I think that he probably is more so probably trying to get out of those contracts.
But that's. Lays said that was about a week or two ago that he comes from the school of Damon Dash, where I guess
who, Kanye?
Yeah, because Damon, he was the one that really took in Kanye over at Rockefeller. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And did the whole Jesus walks thing.
Oh, I didn't know that Damon Dash did that.
Yeah,
I remember Damon Dash.
So he was saying that Kanye, he's probably trying to do these things to get out of his deal.
Right.
But, to what extent do you put yourself on the line?
Yeah, where does it end?
Where does it end?
And that's why I'm just going to have my popcorn. I'm going to sit back and watch him because I just, I'm a fan of his music. I don't really care about this stuff that he's putting out. But at the end of the day, I don't want to see him in a bad place like OJ or, one of those far places where he's dead or arrested for some craziness.
You can't, look, I mean, people would say, people have said that Michael Jackson was crazy. I had issues. But anytime Michael Jackson spoke, Michael Jackson made sense.
I mean, artists to me, I believe that a lot of artists they have an eccentric part of their personality that you can contribute to some weird spaces. Definitely.
But and also what else? Oh, Prince. The
Another
same thing.
one, yeah.
Prince. People said people had issues with Prince, or Prince was a little out there.
Right.
But when Prince spoke, he understood.
Absolutely.
Everybody understood him.
Well, these guys are. These guys are geniuses.
But right. So,
but there's also eccentric on the other side.
But here's the other thing now. Someone that we grew up with, and even our parents grew up with, Harry Belafonte.
Oh yeah.
Harry Belafonte said, us as entertainers,
you have a social responsibility.
We have a responsibility.
That's right.
That's what Harry Belafonte said.
And Paul Robeson.
Right. We have a responsibility. So
and that goes back to what I'm saying about the free speech. It's too free right now because back in the day, remember when Paul Robeson was out and any people that would be speaking like Kanye and Trump, they would be considered Reds.
Yeah.
Remember the Red scare?
Yeah.
Right. So a lot of those artists, even the artists couldn't even talk like that. They had to move overseas. They got their passports taken away.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Because
I learned something new.
You never knew about the Red scare?
No, I'm just a dumb motherfucker tonight. So, shout out to me for being a dumb motherfucker.
I think that,
it's a very
that's real
part of history, yes.
No, that's real talk.
They call it the House of Un-American Activities.
That's
when Joe McCarthy, right, was president?
Yes.
And Joe McCarthy didn't even have a college degree. He had a high school diploma.
That's right. See, when some of these entertainers talk, right, they need to do their research, right? Because again, as Harry Belafonte said, we have a moral responsibility.
Right.
So it goes back to arts development, right? People have to learn how to conduct interviews.
But the problem with that is that the labels, they've gutted the artist development departments.
Right, they want the money.
Right, so the managers and the PR companies had to take that over. Some managers didn't even know how to do that. Some PR companies didn't even know how to do that. So you get artists going out there saying shit coming out the side of their face.
So I think we need to bring that back.
I'm gonna give you.
Artist development needs to come back.
There was so remember back in the days when Mary J. Blige had her attitude?
Yeah.
Okay.
She had a crazy attitude.
The guy, the PR guy that sat her down and laid into her was a guy by the name of Angelo Ellaby. Angelo Ellaby had a company called Double Exposure.
I remember that.
Right? Mm-hmm. Angelo, he was the one that sat Mary down and laid into her about how she needs to conduct herself, how she needs to look, how she needs to speak, right? And after that, didn't you see Mary?
You
saw the growth.
Talking about her going to charm classes.
That was Angelo that did all that.
Oh, wow.
He did all that?
That was Angelo that made her go and do all of that.
That was good though.
Wow. So
I mean, that's the thing about growth. I was watching 50 Cent. We're not watching, but I was listening to 50 Cent. He was on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I saw that interview.
And he was talking about
he matured a lot too.
Yeah. He was talking about his business deals, right? And they asked him a question about how did he get all of these, these entertainment companies, the production companies to actually invest in his business. And he said that one of the things his circle of people are those people now, right? Mm-hmm. One, he said, two, when he was doing the hardcore hip hop music, they didn't really want to be bothered. But when they see him straying away from that, then they come in and they get involved. But the most important thing was that he said they see that he did not need them to invest in his company. So it's like either I don't care, you're going to do it or you're not, because then it's like genuine. There's no, I don't have to hustle you, I don't have to persuade or manipulate you to be a part of this.
Well, we have, black entertainment. We've come so far.
Right.
So for what 50 has said, I totally agree. Because there's so many, not only white kids of all nationalities.
Right.
They're buying into hip hop is a global business, right? Music, film, fashion, all of this stuff, right? So really, I mean, anybody that has a good team around them, they could go a long way, build a nice company. But we're at a point now where all these big companies, they want in.
But here's the thing, right? So now we have a lot of young artists that are successful, but they're dying early.
Right.
No, let's keep it a being.
Yeah.
This is the new generation that should be buying into these companies, and they should generate companies and have their own companies.
Right.
But
so
some of them got.
I'm just saying. So we're talking about bringing back. Well, I'm saying we should bring back artist development.
Absolutely.
We need
but
to.
The thing is, sorry.
Now I don't want to say save the children and give this Martin
but
Luther
some
King
of them
speech,
don't want to listen. I have a couple of clients. Actually, I kind of don't even work with those people anymore. There's clients that I cut off because they would say things, and they would speak out about certain things, and I'm like, you can't say that. I would tell them that you cannot go out there and say these things because it's going to destroy your character, your charisma, your whatever, your outlook, your perspective, other people's perspective of you. You got to be responsible in what you're saying. And they don't want to listen, so I have to drop them as clients.
You have to listen. When you start to have fans, right? When you start to have fans, you have some fans that are going to be diehard, that they're going to hang on to every word that comes out of your mouth, right? So you have to really be conscious of what you're saying,
right?
So
and how you're coming across.
Here's my question. So we know that the artists got to be aware of what they're saying, but there's people that's behind them that's promoting it.
But then the parents also got to tell their kids, don't take what this person is saying verbatim. It's okay to listen to their music and be a fan, but you got to know where to cut off to follow.
I totally agree with you, but here's the problem. There are people that are really trying to live it. There are artists today that are really trying to live what they're saying.
But that's
and you said trying?
No, because they're not gangsters.
I know.
There are those. There are some.
Right.
Maybe 2 out of 10. I don't know. I don't know the numbers, but there are those that are living it, and there are those that are trying to live it. And this is why they're getting killed.
Yeah.
Well, look.
There's a war going on. Listen, I don't know nothing about Chicago politics. I'm just saying There's people in Chicago getting killed by the dozen. Young, talented artists. There's really, take it back to, shout out to Mobb Deep, right? There's a war going on outside, no one is safe from. You can run, but you can't hide forever. That's going on right now. So we're talking about the future of artists that are extremely talented and getting money. And we're just watching them wash away. So when you talk in terms of, and what you're absolutely right of, this is what we need to be doing. Generating income, businesses, empowerment.
Right.
They don't know nothing about that. These guys don't even believe they're going to live to be 20, 25.
Well, I mean, it starts at home.
Well, yeah. I mean, look,
Is it always home? Hip hop is like a big ass.
Yeah, I know, but see, but I think what should be happening is that even though it should start at home, some of these people, some of these artists, they have, you know, mom or a dad, but then there needs to be the after school program, like real programs, right?
Right.
They don't teach us about, you know, finance and things like that. You know, so there needs to be real programs to really make these young artists, to make these young artists feel like, okay, I can do something. Because look, when we were growing up in school, we get asked, what do you want to be? Someone would say, I want to be a doctor, or I want to be a lawyer, or I want to be an accountant. How about saying that? How about I want to own my own law practice? I want to own my own doctor's office. You know, I want to own my own accounting business. Ownership. Very big different ball game. Very big different ball game.
What I wanted to say to you was, I agree with what you're saying, but you got to catch them extremely early.
Of course.
By the time these young kids is like, shit, damn near 15 to 18, they already broken in. They already like, they're like, get the fuck out my face. Like, they already broken. Real talk. Back to Baltimore, to Chicago. When these kids get a certain age, like shit, 18, 19, you can forget it.
Yeah.
Well, look,
you got to catch them super early because not to mention.
I don't disagree with that.
These kids are a lot smarter than we give them credit for. These kids are smart. These kids are now growing up. They got smartphones at 3 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We didn't have that. I know that.
Sure didn't.
No, we was fucked up. We was playing with blocks and shit. You know what I mean? And you know, soldiers, and you know, whatever. I mean, it was that's what we had, right? Atari and shit.
Life.
You know, picking up a stick and shit, digging in dirt. We was all
Monopoly.
fucked up. You know, that's what I'm saying. That's what. Yeah, and what they do, they took the goddamn dice and started playing dice with it. Everybody played dice with the Monopoly game, but I'm just saying.
But you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know what the difference is now, why there's so much violence. I mean, we can look at Tupac's life, you know, the way he came from, and during the time his mom was on drugs and stuff like that. He was very rough around the edges for a while, but he also had that Black Panther dialogue and knowledge of what was going on in America. So you can't. Well,
Pac was the same age as me, right? Mm-hmm. So Pac, to me, my opinion, he was a star. He was what they call a star child.
He definitely was gifted.
So allegedly, I don't know the whole story, but allegedly, because I remember his first name was MC New York. That I know. And I remember them playing his music on 105.9
WHBI.
DNA Hank Love show.
DNA Hank Love.
And back then, I didn't know that was Tupac. But it was
what song was it?
I don't know the name of that song, but it was called MC New York.
You're not going to rap it right now?
Crazy.
MC New York.
His name was MC New York. Now, I believe he was in a what was that art school? He went to an art school.
Music and art.
Yeah. And when his mother took him out to school, I believe they moved or whatever. I'm just saying, I'm assuming that changed him because he was angry, because he was good. He was really good, and he got, you know, you talk about a young man that's never really was stabled in one place. He's always traveled from here.
That's because of the Black Panther movement that his mom was in, and they had to move because his mom lost her job after the whole what was that thing? The time that she got arrested and she was in jail, and all of that.
Right. So he was like damn near like a nomad, right? Going from place to place. So he never got a chance to really grow. So I'm just saying, as time went on, he got in where he fitted, and that became him. So one minute you seen a man that's loving, fighting for women to a point where, I'm with the mob and I'm this, like he was the kind of guy that I never met Pac, but I'm just going from my observation. He was so gifted and talented. He was like a sponge. So anybody he was around, he would gravitate to, and
I've hung out and I met him quite a few times. Pac was definitely gifted. He was definitely
star child.
He, when he came out of when he signed his contract, well, I shouldn't say, when he came out of jail, Suge Knight wanted him to be a certain way. Like Suge Knight basically dangled, well, look, I could get you free, right?
Right.
Yo, all these cats, they shitted on you. I got your back. I'm putting up the money, which it wasn't really him, it was Interscope, right? So he got Pac out. Pac basically, kind of, if you want to call it soul to soul, right? Came out and did Hit 'Em Up and all these records. But also, too, when he came out and was doing his thing, he was getting back into wanting to be a bit more grounded. So by the time he got killed, he already wanted to leave Death Row.
Right.
Interscope was offering him his own deal. Just like what they did with Dre. Right? When Dre was with Death Row, Jimmy Iovine was like, yo, don't fuck with Suge. I'll give you $1 million.
And he left
now.
everything.
And he left
everything.
He left everything.
I love his story.
Yeah.
He left everything. Didn't take a dime.
Didn't take nothing. Pac, well, Jimmy wanted to do the same thing with Pac. Right. Pac's label was Euthanasia. Right? That was going to be his. And right before he died, like that was what was going on.
He was getting ready to do an East Coast.
He was ready.
He was ready to go.
He was about to do it, bro. Because he was working, him and my homeboy Buckshot Shorty and a few others.
Buckshot,
they were working on an East Coast, West Coast collaboration.
They had, I believe, Big Daddy Kane was involved. Yeah,
Kane, Rakim. There was a bunch of people.
There was a bunch of them. Yeah.
It was gonna be some shit, right?
Yeah.
And when I say some shit, some come together.
Right.
Right.
So somehow that stopped. What a coincidence.
Wow.
I'm just saying, bro.
I'm just saying.
You
know what I mean? Just like with the distribution deal with Suge Knight and what was it, Jay Prince and come on, it's public knowledge, right? You know what I mean? Look at Roy. She's like,
I didn't know about that.
Oh yeah, they was
So Jay Prince. So and actually it's bigger than Jay Prince. So Jay Prince and Harry O.
Oh.
Was Dame down with that?
Nah. So Jay Prince and Harry O was trying to say that Jay Prince came to him for money to do Rap a Lot. And Jay Prince is like, nah, like, hold up. Like, we hung out, we spoke.
Is this before Death Row?
This was pre-Death Row.
Okay.
Right? So Harry O was making these claims, and Jay Prince was like, nah, like we did stuff together, but you ain't give me no money.
Right.
So, and he was and Jay Prince was like, as a matter of fact, when I spoke to you, somehow the IRS started auditing me.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You talking about
stories.
Yeah.
Oh, this is some. See, Gary's the guru. He knows all the shit. He can tell you where the first plant came to Earth. This nigga Gary know all the shit. Let's save that. Let's save it.
Sure.
We're gonna save that.
Yeah.
Because I want people to call in next week and shit. Bro. So we don't want to drag people along.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. See how we get going? Yeah.
So what did you think about the show tonight? Was it cool?
Great show.
Yeah,
I think
it was awesome.
The comedian part of it.
Oh my God.
As I tell you, that's your lane. That's your lane, bro.
The comedy?
Yeah.
Really?
That's your lane, And actually, there's nobody out there doing that.
Doing what?
What you do in terms of having the comedians come on and tell who they are, what they're doing in this type of platform.
Yes, sir.
Right, and sort of being there for them as they're going up to the next level. There's nobody doing that. So
Wow, I never looked at it that way.
Bro, this is what I do, bro. This is your lane, bro.
Okay. I appreciate that, Gary. Thank you.
This is your lane.
That was
No, real
good.
talk. Real talk. For those that don't know, Gary Fax is a very real talk. He's a very good dude. He's a heavy influencer in my life right now as far as the control room, and basically guided me into a different journey that's going to help me grow as an artist, as a business person, I should say. And I appreciate you.
You're very welcome.
You're a very
He loves
intelligent
the
dude.
suit.
Give it up for Royal. She's cracking jokes and shit.
She got you, bro.
Making me feel light skinned right now. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Feel left out.
Nah, you stupid. Chinks, they don't even know what are you? You Spanish, white? Tell them what you are.
Puerto Rican, Philippine, and Trinidadian.
Oh wow!
So shout out to all my Puerto Ricans, my Boricuas, my Philippines, and my Trinidadians.
Wow,
Give it up for Chinks, man.
nice.
My dad is from Trinidad.
Yeah, you Trinidadian. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's
And we
crazy?
both Capricorns. So, you know.
See?
You a Capricorn?
Yeah, I'm a Capricorn.
Oh wow, me
You a
too.
Capricorn
Yes.
too? Hey, shout out to all the Capricorns.
December
You're December.
December what?
23rd.
Word, my father's birthday would have been the 22nd.
Oh,
It's
for real?
December 22nd. So yeah, 22nd
Oh, wow.
of December. So I'm always surrounded by Capricorns. My daughter's a Capricorn.
Rock is a Capricorn.
I know. I remember because
What
we
the fuck,
were all
man?
supposed to celebrate our birthday at
Yeah.
Maria's.
Yo, I've never been
And I think
around. I'm sorry, go ahead. What were we saying?
No, it's okay.
I've never been around so many Capricorns.
And what are you?
I'm a Capricorn.
What is your
I've-
birthday?
Capricorn.
January
Capricorn,
14th.
Capricorn.
Oh, okay. So
I've
you
That's
still
my
got
daughter's
Ross, right?
birthday.
Word.
January 14th is my daughter's birthday.
Shout out to your daughter.
Hey, shout out to my daughter. Speaking of birthdays, real quick, shout out to my man Zaire, aka Battlethorn. Happy birthday! Today's his
Happy
birthday also.
Zaire.
Yeah, Zaire's in the chat. Zaire was in the chat.
Travis
Shout out
gonna
to
sing
Zaire.
happy birthday to you.
Salute to
man.
happy birthday.
I said you're gonna sing happy birthday to him.
Yeah, fuck right.
Happy birthday.
I can't sing for shit because I remember that
Rock
night.
is,
You pressed the rubber. Fuck up.
I believe Rock is January 2nd.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
I'm the 12th.
Oh, okay. So you
And
okay.
Chinks is the 14th.
Wow.
You and my daughter got the same
So,
birthday. That's
Yo,
crazy.
January, it's lit for the Capricorn.
Matter of fact, I think LL Cool J's birthday is the 14th
Yeah, he's
too.
a Capricorn.
January 14th is LL's birthday.
And I believe Mary.
Maybe J. Below?
Oh, that's right.
Mar-
And
I think
Michelle Obama,
I think
Denzel
Tyrese is the
Washington.
14th too.
Tyrese?
Yeah, I think.
So-
All right, Tyrese too.
So January 2023 at Maria Davis Mad Wednesdays, y'all know we have the BGM birthday party.
Right.
Just understand, we did it last year,
Right.
so we gonna do it again.
So listen,
I'm gonna perform.
before we
Oh,
close
shit.
out,
I gotta see that performance.
Yeah, let's get it.
October 28th, the Control Room Volume 1.
I'm gonna put the
Next
flyer
Friday,
up.
put the flyer up.
Yeah,
so they
bet,
can
bet.
see. I think the address is 27, was it 2739? 2720, what is it,
It's
2739?
Here's the
Atlantic
flyer.
Avenue. What's that, Brownsville or East New York?
What's on Atlantic?
I don't know. You tell us, Royal.
I always get them mixed up. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
Brooklyn
You
is
from
your
Brooklyn?
area.
Aren't you from Brooklyn?
Yeah, but I don't know why.
You used
I
to be a
always get,
thug and shit. Like,
but I always think I'm like
Decepticon.
East New York, and then they say no, that's Brownsville.
They all went to my school.
it's 29.
Well, most of them went to my high school.
20, yeah,
Yeah.
29.
You got the flyer up?
Yeah, the flyer's up.
Yeah, it's
Everybody can see that.
it's the Control Room Volume 1, October 28th, 2937 Atlantic Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Doors open up at 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Shout out to Babs from Queen of the Ring. We're gonna have a fantastic card. Shout out to my man Russ Prez. Shout out to my other partner Zaire Battlethorn. Shout out to the culture. Shout out to Gary Fax, Royal, Chinks, Rock Logic, Robin, you know what I'm saying?
Your Saturday, what's the other flyer?
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
I was just about to
I
ask
should have
about
sent
that
them.
too.
I should have sent them the flyer. I
Yeah,
got
what
it.
is this? 10 best with
I can send it to him now, but it's
No, it's that. Tell them. What,
Oh, so Sunday.
Saturday,
Okay, Sunday.
So,
Sunday. Okay.
so Sunday, each and every Sunday at 10:30 a.m., I do something called Battle Rap Corner on my IG, which is the Control Room, DA_KONTROL. _room_ at my IG each and every Sunday. It's called Battle Rap Corner. You know, I have people that pull up. We talk about mostly battle rap, but we talk about other things. Sometimes we get in our moods. We talk about, you know, real life discussions that go on, current events and stuff like that. So we, as a matter of fact, October 23rd is going to make a year since we did Battle Rap Corner.
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah. So anything y'all guys want to say, talk about anything y'all want to close out on? Because I always close it out. So
There's Saturday, Guns Down Life Up. They're doing a video shoot.
okay, that's what's up.
OG 1523, Mighty Mike C, Grandmaster Caz,
And Melly Mel, right?
Melly Mel. They're shooting a video for, I guess, the first single of the Guns Down Life Up. And for people that don't know who Guns Down Life Up is, they're an anti-gun violence organization that is funded by New York City Health and Hospital Corporation. And they're really trying to get into the community to try to help regulate, stop the gun violence. So Guns Down Life Up, they're partnering with a lot of hip hop artists and urban entertainers and urban media to really get the word out, but also do these music and entertainment projects to really spread the word. And this is the first project.
Clap it up. At what time? Secret location? All right, cool. We're going to leave that alone. You know, that's what's up.
So, yeah.
I know how that is.
What's up, Royal?
So, I'm waiting for him to finish.
I'm done.
You finished?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So I have a domestic violence event taking place on Saturday. That's from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And that address is 5731 Broadway. It's in conjunction with Andy King, former city council member, and the Yours organization. I brought in Hip Hop Boulevard to be a part of it.
Excellent.
So that was something that me, Royal Hustler Promotions, was doing, but I brought in Hip Hop Boulevard to be a part of it so I can kind of help brand Hip Hop Boulevard in different areas. We did a domestic violence event last year. We had Chrissy Monroe there.
Excellent.
Yeah, but this one has special guests from the mayor's office. I think we have somebody from the district attorney's office, violence. What is it called? The violence protection unit.
Okay.
And then they're going to be helping some people with housing services and things like that.
That's what's up. Give it up for Royal.
Yeah.
So the Boardwalk Global Media schedule.
Yes.
Tomorrow night, The Real Discussion.
Yes.
Rock Logic, Gary Fax, DOA, Robin. We'll be in the house tomorrow from 8 p.m. to 10. Sunday from 4 to 5 is One Night Shift.
Okay.
Monday at 5 o'clock is Can't Be Silenced with the Godmother Hip Hop.
Maria Davis.
And next Thursday, we're back here with DOA, Royale, Chinks, and myself.
Gary
the
Fax.
Control Room.
Control room, baby.
So that's the
Control Room.
BGM. Oh shit! I think
Give me some, Jinx.
Tuesday. I think Tuesday is going to be Q Media Nation.
Oh, word?
I was just about to ask you.
Yeah.
So when she does that once a month?
Yeah, she does it the last Tuesday of every
The last
month.
Tuesday, okay.
The
I
last
can
Tuesday
remember
of every
that.
month. Yeah.
All right.
Miss you, sister. Can't wait to see
And
you.
that's
Yes.
8 o'clock on Tuesday.
Okay.
I believe it's 8 o'clock. All right.
right.
So yeah.
Nice.
All right, I guess
I was
we
just
out.
thinking about her too.
Word. All right, so that's it. We out?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's close
All right,
out with
let's
that
get it.
fantastic music.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to give a shout out to everybody. I want to give a shout out to South Africa. Medicine Shroom. I want to give a shout out to Slappy Get Right. I want to give a shout out to Yo.
Yo in the building. What up, Yo?
Yo, make sure y'all tune in next week. Y'all gonna call in. Y'all have very interesting comments in the comment section. Make sure y'all tune in next week to the Control Room Thursday at 7 p.m. We out.
There we go.
Salute.
Salute.